Hey guys, what's up? We're at a wrestling competition in
Elizabeth, New Jersey.
I'm with
Islam Algari and
Mike Amara.
my brother here is fasting for Ramadan and he's doing a wrestling competition. His main thing is Jiujitsu, but why are you doing a wrestling competition, Islam?
I'm trying to prove to people that I can win a wrestling tournament using only Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah?
And my friend here thinks it's not possible.
It might be possible, but you're gonna have to do some wrestling, bro.
I know. That's why I brought him. He's gonna help me out.
And how you feel coaching?
Bro, I'm glad to be here coaching my brother.
Awesome. And how you feel fasted? Because I know they don't drink any water, guys. We're fasting for Ramadan. We don't drink any water or food or anything.
I actually don't feel that bad at all. I kind of forgot that I was fasting, but it's because we're at the end of Ramadan, so I'm kind of used to it by now.
Awesome. Stay tuned for some jiu-jitsu moves in a wrestling competition. What's up, guys? I'm with Yusuf. He's Omar and Islam's little brother. He's wrestling today. How you feel going into this competition?
I feel good. I would say I'm okay. I'm not the best, but I feel like I'm gonna win. I hope I win like 1 or 2 matches.
That's good.
I also hope for gold, but it's like
now you got to be confident. You got to go in there for the gold, right? He's going in there for the gold, guys. There's not a lot of space, so just do circle. Now down block. Come on, wrestle. Very good.
I'm just reading the Holy Quran, just trying to get my mind right. I feel great, man. Alhamdulillah, Allah is on my side. I feel great. I think I have plenty of energy to fight. I think we're going to make it a quick match, every match.
How many matches do you have today?
I'm weighing in at, I went into the 184 division pound. I believe I have 2 matches. We're going to go do some rear naked choking.
easy. That's fine.
That's the top of my head. So right here?
You go like that. You go like this.
Yeah. Yeah, you know? I'm gonna do that today. When I'm done, like, Jim will show me how to do it.
Gotta be careful first.
We got the coaches staff over here. We got the 10 coaches. What? We got like 10 coaches here. We got Omaro.
This is Victor's jersey, and my boy's about to win this whole tournament.
So here I just had one goal in mind. I was very fixated on a front headlock, so I was kind of forcing it. Luckily, this guy didn't, give me too much trouble. I forced it, and I wanted to do that front roll over the head, and I just want to take the back and get the boots in. That was my game plan from the beginning. I was doing pretty well. I'd use a Kimura trap Kimura grip to kind of break him down. I was actually having some trouble pulling him to putting him on his back. I don't know why. Typically in Jiu-Jitsu, you want to stay on the back, and it's probably better than mount. I think it's the most dominant position. So it was very a weird position for me to try to force someone on their back. And here we're just basic high mount, hips down, try to get him to put his shoulders on the mat, and it worked out well for me. And I got the pin here. So here I was going against a collegiate wrestler. It was a much harder challenge. I tried using the same game plan. Didn't work out as well. I was kind of feeding him the front leg so he can take it. He went for a low single, I believe, like a very, I'm not sure if it was, he went for a low, tried to ankle pick, so I jumped in the head. I forced the front headlock and it turned into like a guillotine almost. Gave up my takedown, and he got 2 points immediately, but I was able to scramble out of it. Went out through the back door, and I believe I got 2 points here. And I stuck onto the back for the reversal. Tried to get my boots in. I was very successful with one boot, and everything was going as planned. I got called for, clasping. I didn't really know what that was at the time, but right now they told me that I wasn't allowed to hold my hands together, like close them, if they are down. I believe I can only do it if they're standing, which over here, nodding my head, I still had no idea what they were saying. I didn't even know how to do the correct position to start the match again, but found it here. So here I think I could have my hands clasped, which is what I did. I tried to climb the back. I was a little too high. Big mistake. Even in my regular jiu-jitsu matches, I fall into this mistake. A little too high. He's using his hand to pull me off his head. Boom, he kind of gets the takedown on here, gets 2 points, which I'm able to reverse. I actually put him in a omoplata I was thinking of and then I turned into a triangle. I kind of used it to reverse myself out of the situation, took the back, got my reversal, got back on his back. And then over here, I was just putting some pressure on him. Time ended. It was end of the period, so then they chose. I looked over to my corner. She's explaining the rules to me, telling me I can't do arm bars and triangles. I was just apologizing. So we started. Just trying to feed him that single leg. I got my front headlock again. I tried to throw him, but he wasn't going through, so I had this anaconda position. And my brother was telling me to throw him by, thinking for me in my head, I was very tired. I thought he meant like gator roll. So that's what I do, gator roll. He told me that's nothing. I got nothing for that, I didn't know. But then I was able to take the back and got my points here. So in this position, I was doing pretty well. My brother tells me to cut him, and I thought that just to let go and then take for a takedown, but it didn't work out. He told me it didn't count. I have to face him and actually let go. So I was like, you know what, I'm already here. Let me go for this cradle. I saw it on TikTok before, so this is my first time trying it. And as I'm trying to drive my legs to kind of put him on his back, I don't know if I was doing it correctly, but something was going on here. And then I ended up putting myself on my back. So then I was like, oh no, I got to get out of here. He ended up getting 2 points. He stopped it for blood time. So he had blood time. I think he was bleeding out of his nose. I don't know what happened. It was actually pretty good for me because I was very tired here. It was Ramadan, and wrestling cardio is a little bit different to jiu-jitsu. It's a lot of scrambles, a lot of big movements. So she brought me to my corner, told me I can't really go anywhere. So it was pretty good for me because I got a little bit of a rest. At the same time, my brother and the rest of my coaching team were telling me what to do. Not like I was listening to any of them. I was just very tired. And then from here, I was in my head, I was like, oh, how am I going to get that front headlock again? That's all I've been working on. So boom, I get to that position. I have one hand trapped. I can clasp because I have a hand trap. Come in. I'm trying to get really booted. I'm really just trying to get like my, my legs in for my hooks. Time ended really quick. He chose neutral, so we started again from neutral. Boom. At this point, I'm down, so I really need a takedown. My brother keeps telling me shoots again for a single. Boom. I'm like, okay, Meg, go for a reverse triangle. Then I realize it's not jiu-jitsu, so I have to get off of here. So I turn back the other way. I take the back, but I didn't get points because I didn't hold on to it. So I'm like, okay, let me see what I can do. I try to throw him over me. Boom. Throw myself into position again. So I'm scrambling out. Again, all the takedowns I conceded, I kind of like threw myself into them. So I'm like, okay, he's a little bit high here. Maybe I can Granby roll. Boom, I Granby roll. I try to get out. So now I just have to end up on top, but I was too tired, man. I think it was the fasting got to me here, and over here I was okay, side control, I'm fine. Got pinned and lost the match.
I got like 10 phones in my pocket. What phones are these? Bugs, shakers.